One of the things that the writer of 1 Peter does is to take the main labels, or some of the main labels from the Old Testament about the people of Israel, and simply apply them to this funny little band of converts who probably don't know much at all about the Old Testament. He calls them a holy nation, God's own people, a royal priesthood. And especially in that royal priesthood thing, that has been picked up greatly by Martin Luther and by subsequent Protestants, not primarily to argue that we don't need ordained priests or pastors, but to say that all of us serve God and all of us function to lead others in prayer and praise and obedience and service, and that there's no such thing as an inactive follower of Christ. When you think about what Christ expects of us and wants of us. And of course, this notion of the priesthood of all believers, as it was called by the Reformers and still is sometimes called, has been subject to all kinds of misuse, particularly anti-clerical uses, or people just assuming all kinds of responsibility for themselves without even being chosen or selected or qualified. And it's often looked at in an individualistic way historically. I don't need a church. I don't need a community. I don't need to go to worship. I just relate directly to God, as if a priest is somehow someone with a private relationship to God. When in fact, the royal priesthood, as Martin Luther talked about it as the priesthood of all believers, is more like in Matthew chapter 18, where it means that we are all priests to each other. It's a communal notion that we pray for each other, we help each other, we love each other, we encourage and work with each other. It's another way of looking at the church as a lively community of faith.